Hello everybody, and thank you for coming back to my channel. This is Kathy, and today I thought I would just have you join me if you choose as I work in my art journal. And I try to work in this once a week, a couple times every other week or so. It's made up of a Reader's Digest book, and I use it to just, I'm trying different things. I made a promise to myself I'd try new things this year, so that's what I'm doing. I'll show you a few pages of what I've done so far. This is just the cover page. And I use paints and textures and words. I write in it and such. Maybe journal around things. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of something I do if I'm not in the process of making a journal. I just add whatever I feel like adding. Sometimes I use stamps. Sometimes I use paint. Sometimes I make little bottle cap things. Sometimes I put leftovers that I made for a journal and didn't like, so I put it in here. Sometimes I make pockets. Just any sort of inspiration that I feel that I want to explore. Sniff and smile. Stop, sniff, and smile, and breathe. Paint your dreams. Here I use some glitter with wax in it. Wax with glitter in it. Sometimes I use it just to express what I'm feeling. This was around Christmas time, obviously. Wander, learn, seek, take risks. This is where I talk to myself sometimes. This was a fun one. Kind of reminds me how I felt that day. This, I was trying some different figures, drawing figures, enchanting grace. I thought it was kind of interesting. And I have a few more. I think I have one more in here. These were napkins and some stencil work. And what I do is I typically might skip a page, but then I might glue a couple pages together to make it a little thicker. And that's what I'm going to do first. So stick around if you'd like to join me. And let me try to remember to stay in the frame. And I know this seems a little crooked, so let me see if I can fix that. Use my fingers for a minute. I think that's a little better. And the first thing I do, I'm going to use Mod Podge for the sticking the pages together. And I just smash it all over there. Rather liberating. And you really have to, these pages are all glossy. Don't take glue well. So you really, before you use them, just like when you're doing playing cards or anything with a glossy finish, you're going to have to cover it first before you want anything to adhere to it. So, just going to put those together. And then I'm actually going to put these together. So it's going to be nice and thick. You can use any sort of glue. You can probably water down your glue to do this. Doesn't take a whole lot to adhere to it. And it was fun. It was fun to grab this book and do this with it. I had it, you know, I was clearing my shelves of some books. And let me take this out. And thought it'd be a good idea to use it. I also take out several pages because as I work in it, it's going to get too thick. So, and I save them to use in collages. I'll just take out that one today. Next thing I'm going to do is put down some collage paper, and I found this. You know, going through my drawers, I find things that I purchased that, you know, I haven't used. And these are from Dina, I want to say her name is Wakely. Let me see. Yeah, Dina Wakely. I got it at rangerinc.com. And these are just pieces of collage paper. They're kind of fun. So I'm going to use some of them. Thought I had a clear one. And I'm going to tear it up. Look, this is not cutting. Tearing very well. And I want to cover both sides. I'm actually going to take out some piano paper. Because that always covers in a flash. And again, I'm covering, because I want to cover most of this with collage paper before I start, then I'm covering it with Mod Podge again. And I don't need to pay attention to if it's straight or anything. In fact, it's quite interesting when it's not. Whoops. What I don't want is wrinkles, though. But I am going to put some piano paper down here as well. Just a little bit to add some interest. No glue under here. There we go. And we're gonna go to the next page. I'm gonna cover the whole thing with Mod Podge. You don't really have to do this, but I like the sturdiness it gives it before I start my regular painting on it or whatever I'm going to do. Pour some more. And before I go on, I want to dry this layer. Let's see, next I'm going to place down, I have these other collage pieces, and I kind of like them because they're people. I know there's probably a better way to tear this that, you know, I just don't know. Maybe if I took a ruler next to it. Huh. I don't know, I could take the scissors, but I like the raggedy look. Geesh, okay. Now I'm going to take this and actually tear it. And tear it. And I'm going to put this on the side. Over here, I think it would be kind of cool. I love her stuff. Dina Wakley. She's got an interesting point of view. And you always want to dry between layers. At least that's what I heard somewhere. It makes sense. It's funny, growing up, I always wanted to take art classes and such, and I never did. And I went into theater instead and expressed myself through acting. And it's quite interesting that I've come back to my love, what I thought was my love that I never explored. You know, it's kind of cool. I'm going to put this one over here. Yes, I like that. what I have from another collection are these pictures. I'm going to cut them out. Cut one of them out. I'm only going to use one. Okay, these I'm not going to save. And what I think I want to do before I put that down is I want to make some wings. So, this green paper I have is from Hobby Lobby. It's in their specialty section, and I absolutely love it. It comes in, they have about 5 or 6 colors. It comes in gold, which is beautiful, bronze, copper, silver, black, red. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of cool. I'm going to make it go over to the other side. So, let me glue the wings in place first. The thing about this paper, when you're using it in your journals, you have to put a lot of glue on it because it's very thick. It's almost like Craft Tech, and it doesn't soak up the glue. You saw how much I put on there. It actually does soak it up. It soaks it right up. Soaks it up too much, so it's not on the surface anymore. I want to make sure it gets in that crease really well. I'd probably do better to use regular glue. I actually have never used it with Mod Podge before. Okay, we'll put this lady down. I like it up here, but I should have put the wings lower, but that's okay. It is what it is. Oops. Okay, let's try this one. And I'm also going to, I want one more face down here. Gonna cheat and cut it here. Actually, okay, take a little off the top. And let's put her down here. It's our guardian goddess watching over us. Cool. I like it. Okay, next, I was thinking of using some of this paper, but maybe not. I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to get to painting some stuff on it. That's all dry. Cool. That was my brother I was talking to. He doesn't hear well. He lives with us. And I kind of like this. Let's put this here, over here. I like it on this background. I'm gonna put it over here. I make my mark. Okay, dry that. Okay. Don't think I'm going to need my Mod Podge anymore. I'm going to use a little bit of paint. I'll put all this away. First thing I'm going to use is gesso, and this is just a thickened kind of white paint. It gives it some texture, some thickness. I'm going to put that on first, and I'm going to go just around some of the seams is all. And I'm not worried about too much about where I go, how it looks too much. I'll go up here, here. Go up in the corner. Let me make sure I'm still in view. Yep. And I'm gonna go over here. Sometimes I come in with my finger to get rid of the brush strokes. Sometimes I come in with the sleeve of my shirt. Okay. Next, I'm going to use some color. I'm excited I got these metallic paints. So if I can open them up, that would be great. Aren't they pretty? Look at those colors. I got these at, where was I? Michael's, I believe. Oop, I want to make sure this is all dry. Let me try to... Okay. Now, I'm going to use one of these in my paints. And I think I'm going to start with this beautiful blue. And I want to give like a glistening around the women in blue. So I go back over it with my fingers. Just like that. And around this woman. And around this woman. Just a little bit. And I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna try to go around with some gold on this one. Is this gold? I don't know. I don't know if that's gold. That looks like copper. So I'll try this one. Yes. So let's have that coming away from her. Just like that. And let me see if there's, I think I have 3 layers here. Oh, but I just have to try this color. Whoops. Because it is so beautiful. Kind of a rainbow, or an iridescent, not a rainbow. I didn't mean that. So let me Cool. Let me put it on her eyes. Her eyes. Cool. Okay, let me see. Well, let me try. I want to try this pink too. Like a kid in a candy store with all these colors. And they're all metallic. I don't think I like that very much. Oh, we'll make it go up and down here rather than being on her. Now I want to see if I can find some red. Okay. Ooh, there's a soft pink that might be nice. And there's a shocking pink. I wanted to give her a heart. Oh, whoops. Let's try this pink. Okay. Let me dry it. And then let me get my watercolor pencils. Those are these. And I'm going to just choose black. And actually, let me see where this is. I'm going to try a couple of things. I don't really like that, but I don't think I can cover it up. Let me see if this will allow me to cover it up. Like if I come in with a darker copper, maybe I can. I don't know. That's always been my problem, is I don't know when to stop. Like this. I think I'll have to let it dry, then come in with another layer, maybe. Maybe that will help. But what I want to do is, with the black, I want to go around just ever so slightly. I just put some slight definition around her head. And around her wings. And I like the scribbly look. It kind of goes with the collage. Okay, I did want some color over here. So let me use some purple. Let me make sure this is dry. It is. And let me try again with this color. Okay, I don't mind that so much anymore. Let me dry that. Okay, and I always try to date my work. I think it's the 24th. And I think that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try it yourselves. It really is a bit cathartic. And if you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. And thank you so much for watching my video. And if you liked it, I'd appreciate a like. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as one. Thanks a lot and have a great Sunday. Bye.